So this is the situation. We are on a stage and there is the computer I'm going to work with, some musical material, some notes, the mouse, everything. And then it's going to be dark. It's going to be really dark in here, so the panel will always be brighter than the rest, and we know that, yeah, those illuminated keyboards just don't work. So BenQ reached out and sent me this parcel asking if I could talk about a lamp that you could design for exactly this situation, where you want to see the screen and you want to see your ambient like this stuff, but you don't want to distract anybody else, so it needs to be something concentrated. So let's have a look what they have to offer. Neat. Alright, so this is it. They call it the ScreenBar e-reading lamp. Let's see how it works. Alright, there's this fancy ass block to put it somewhere. So that lamp has an array of LEDs in there and a mirror. And then some buttons to operate. That's it for the box. So operation is done with a USB cable. Okay. Ooh, that's bright. No offense, BenQ, but that thing here is far too heavy to put on a laptop. Well, it's gonna fall off at some point. Okay, we'll have to have a proper look at this, but as for now, it's kind of not blinding, just so not blinding, but it's far too heavy for a laptop, so you need a proper screen. So I'm not sure if I can use it in this situation, but obviously light only hits what it needs to hit and doesn't hit the screen. It doesn't look too bad, does it? Let's get back to the guys and let's check what they think. First up, this is not a paid advertisement. They just sent me the lamp and I told BenQ that the lamp is worth a fraction of what I usually make. So this is not a payment. I get to keep it because it's more expensive to send it back to China, I guess. And then again, the rule for me is, even if it says paid advertisement, because these are the rules in YouTube, you send me your stuff, I say what I think about it. There is no negotiation about what I say about it. So let's talk about this lamp for a second. Let's talk about why I think it is a nice lamp for some people and not such a nice lamp for other people. We're at the video operator's desk and there is a curved screen on this one. So yeah, fail for this one, but let's try another screen somewhere. So, die haben hier irgendwie so Helligkeitsdings und da ist ein Sensor drin. Kannst du es drehen, das Ding. So.
Ja, also, ja, nice, aber letzten Endes ist es eine LED-Pultleuchte mit ein paar mehr Funktionen. Ja.
Worth $90?
Nope.
But if you have a professional monitor, that thing just doesn't go all the way. So if it's a calibrated professional monitor, that won't work. So for that. So it's back to the gaming monitors, I think. So this thing is the biggest problem of the whole construction. It is supposed to stay on the screen like this. So you have a headroom between 1 centimeter and 3 centimeters. And there is rubber surfaces here that hold it onto the screen, while this thing comes in with a spring and with a heavy load of more than 300 grams. If your screen is thicker than this, it won't work. So if you have any kind of expensive content production screen, this might not fit. Well, then we take the lamp, we shove it in like this, turn it a little, and then there's the little plug here where you plug in the USB cable. And this is all the movement headroom you have. That's it. There is no more movement like this. You don't need more. This, you get it blinded. This, you light your screen. So if this is level, like in a 90-degree angle to your screen, then it should be fine. So this is how you arrange it, and then you just push the button and it's on. You just put some paper here so you can see the results. This is the on and off button. This is the intensity button. Either you hold it or you go like this. So there's the temperature button to change it from cold to warm, or in increments like this. And then there's the automatic button that should then react to a light. To be honest, I don't understand the automatic button. There is no logic for me. There is no logic about this button. This is it's a weird button. You just press it and it goes up, down, and ends up here somewhere. So if I have this much light intensity, I want it to be here, up, down. Oh, here we go. Now it changes. You can see? See that? Now it changes. Which is the opposite of what you expect. I mean, if it's bright, you need a brighter light. If it's dark, you want a darker light. That's something. You don't press that button. It's just useless. It's useless as whatever. This button doesn't help anything, because it turns down the light if it's bright. It turns up the light when it's dark. And actually, it should keep it to a level of illumination that helps you read whatever you do. This is kind of, it doesn't work. The cable that comes with it is roughly 1.20 meters or something, just measuring. But it's a USB-C cable, so you can replace it with anything else. If you work on a laptop, well, and there we are. You can't work on a laptop with this lamp if you attach it with this clamp, because it's just too heavy. It's over 300 grams, this thing alone, and the weight of it just... What? Okay, let's see if it doesn't work without this. Still, it's very likely it doesn't work properly, because there's just too much space for a laptop screen. This is wider than a laptop screen and it won't hold. So even if you make it lighter and more feasible to carry for a laptop, it won't work. So it doesn't work like that. This thing is the only and maybe the biggest flaw of this lamp. Well, there is another one, which I said, there is glass in front, and this glass will mirror parts of the light from the LEDs directly onto your screen, just in the upper part. And this area of stray light will be projected onto your screen in the upper part. There is this glass in front of the array of LEDs. You can see here the LEDs, warm and white, and then there is this scattering mirror that scatters the light of those LEDs onto your working area. And In front of this mirror, I think to protect it from dust or anything else, they put this glass, well, shield. And this acrylic will break the light and then reflect it right back onto your screen, which is, honestly, a design flaw. Just this bar here will never go away until you remove the glass. So depending on the size of your screen, you can't just turn this away, you can't turn this reflective part away. There would have been a solution by either just changing the angle of the glass a little bit, or just don't put glass in it at all. And I will take apart and see if I can remove the glass without harming the whole thing. Oh wait, let me see. You just take out the strip of glass, obviously that works, put in the back plate again. And now if you turn on the lamp, it doesn't show this bright up thing there. Problem solved. It would have been that easy. Just don't put glass in it. Don't put glass where it doesn't belong. Nobody needs to protect something that shines down anyway, so that no dust is going to come up in here. And so in conclusion, if there wasn't this stupid strap of acrylic that redirects the light onto your screen, you don't need this to avoid the dust. And if there wasn't this super heavy, far too heavy clamp to attach it, because it's just not the right clamp. It's 1 centimeter to 3 centimeters, so you can't put it on laptops unless it's gonna be wiggly, and you can't put it on graded monitors because they are thicker than 3 centimeters most times. So, and it's too heavy. It's just too heavy. If it wasn't so heavy, you could just try to arrange it. So if those two things weren't there, this would be a great lamp for everybody who works in an ambient where you have to light an area in front of your computer, like the badly lit keyboards on your gaming laptops that you work on, or some musical sheets, some paperwork, just the area in front of it, not more, not less. Then I would recommend this light, even though it is pretty expensive. 99 euros is just too much for a row of LEDs and a mirror. I think a lot of the money you pay for this thing, and BenQ, if you could create some clamp or some mechanism that is less heavy and less incompatible than this thing, and maybe make the lamp a little shorter, just like cut off a third of it, so it really fits a laptop, and then you publish this thing as a laptop ambient light, people will buy it. Just make it a little less expensive. That would be my turn on the ScreenBar by BenQ. Thanks for watching. If you want to see those reviews or anything else, just give this one a like. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll be seeing you next time.